I see no ships, but I do see a bright horizon. This is a pair of aluminium Long John binoculars. What are Long Johns? Well, they're a nickname really. Long Johns were favoured mostly for naval use because essentially they are a pair of telescopes set side by side, and so quite practical for use whilst at sea. This pair is very interesting because they're made of aluminium. Now, aluminium at the time was quite innovative, and of course the joy of aluminium is that it drastically reduces the weight from having a pair which is, say, made of brass. The downside to that as well, of course, is that being a much lighter metal, it dents easier and you can damage it far easier. But the quality of this pair and the condition is, well, it's fantastic. There are no dents or anything to it. The leather grips, black leather grips, really nice condition, and they're a super pair. They're made by Aitchison and Co of London. Now, the company was started by James Aitchison in 1889, and they're opticians. And of course, we know them today as Donald and Aitchison, but Aitchison didn't take over Dolland rather until 1927. That's another story. So they started off as opticians, but Aitchison got very interested in binoculars, like many opticians who also sold telescopes and binoculars. And between 1891 and 1906, he took out 13 different patents on binoculars. This pair are going to be around about 1910 in date. By this time, Aitchison and Co were doing very, very well. They had 9 shops in London and one in Leeds, and they fulfilled quite a lot of orders for Her Majesty's government in the First World War for binoculars. So the name, very difficult to read, but it's just to the black ring of one of the eyepieces, just here. These binoculars, as you can hopefully just see from the end there, which says 18 times power, gives you an 18 magnification. They've got a little button here which you depress to close them. That pops out, that spring button pops out when you're extending them, just to lock them in place. So they slide down like that, and you end up with something quite small. They've got their original leather case with them, which is very nice and also in good condition, and that'll just pop in there and away you can go. A very nice pair of aluminium Long John binoculars, around about 1910 in date, and made by Aitchison & Co.